Welcome to the holiday special for Vtuber Vault. Some of you guys are still in ads, unfortunately, but for those that are new and didn't catch episode 1, this is a talk show where it has been adapted from a original plan that I had called Artist Archives, and what I do here is I gather VTubers, I interview them, and I share those that either I think deserve more recognition or that I look up to, or both, and hopefully you guys find some new interesting VTubers to actually watch. I didn't really want to go out of my immediate area, and I wanted to have the holiday special be something, well, special. So I decided to gather up my streaming groups / closest friends, Wedumboyzz, in order to have a more casual version. So let me unmute them.
He knows.
Not.
What?
Yo. Howdy.
What do I know?
Oh, I mean, we couldn't hear you, so
Does he know?
does he know?
I mean, I have my sound test going, so I know that I'm audible at the very least. Also, I really hope that's not going to repeatedly pop up throughout this whole thing.
I hope not, too. Yeah, that'd be bad.
But in order to keep things simple, we will start from the far end of the table and move our way across, and then downward. So, Sarah, since you are the dog on the table, you're gonna have to be last but not least. So, let's start with Gaff. Give an introduction.
Put the dog on the table.
Hi, I'm Capital. I play video games sometimes.
That means my turn.
If that's all that Gaff's gonna say, then yes.
I'm tired.
I'm proud of you, bud.
I'm tired.
Hi, tired.
I'm Luna. I am actively developing COVID as we speak.
You love to see it.
No, we don't.
Really don't.
Don't love-
Love to see it. Don't actually know if it's COVID yet, so
Fingers crossed that it's not, but I don't know. It's freaking everyone and their mother's been getting it this part of the year, so.
Hi.
Thank you, Sarah.
hi.
Hi.
Part of me thought she would just bark.
Shut the hell up!
It would have been a good bit, to be honest.
It would have been really funny.
Oh my god. This is just how it is.
Do you want to actually give an intro, or are you just going to say hi?
No, I think that's fine.
Alright.
You think this is perfectly how I introduce myself?
I mean, it's your intro. You do what you feel is right. So, should we, I guess we should start with history?
History.
Yeah, you know, that thing that we're, like, a year out from our anniversary of creation.
Yo, we started as a RuneScape. we the boys started as a RuneScape group Iron Man.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Because you refused to go back to RuneScape, as you stated when we were talking about anniversary plans.
We...
If I was going to be going back to RuneScape, it would be during Leagues, which is currently going on, and it's like more than halfway done already, so.
I wouldn't want to go back to old school RuneScape on free. Because all I have is Dragon Slayer, and then what am I gonna do? Freaking get banned for botting as I idle trees for 300 hours?
You wouldn't get banned for that.
I don't know, I've seen people get banned for a lot less. Speaking of trees, though, and RuneScape. Tepper,
Yeah.
do you want to give the question? And
No, I don't. Actually.
Sarah's not allowed to talk on this freaking segment because last time we freaking...
How did we get there from there?
Long story short, Tepper randomly, because he was sleep-addled, asked what every member of Wedumboyzz would be as a tree, and Tepper said that I'd be a cum tree.
Yeah, the trees that smell like cum.
Why are we starting off with that question again?
Because we mentioned RuneScape.
Because technically the first question is the other question of what kind of fish every member is, but I wanted to know the actual answer for what everyone else thinks for the tree question.
I don't fucking know. I don't know the
this a
characteristics of
conversation
fucking
we had?
wood. And now you weren't there.
No, just the three of
Okay.
us, which is why Sarah's not allowed to touch this question, because the last time it got really dark really quick.
How did we get there from the country? Anyway, I'm abstaining again because of this stupid question. I'd rather answer it about fish.
Alright. Well then answer it about fish, because no one wants to answer the tree question, and honestly,
What would everyone be?
because I'm probably just gonna get labeled as the cum tree by everyone because they don't want to...
You are the cum tree.
I hate you.
You would also be an albacore.
Albacore?
Yeah,
What's an albacore?
a fish.
Big fish.
Dummy.
Oh shit. At least the big
Albacore.
fish was more of a freaking answer.
Albacore is best known for being used in such dishes as imitation crab meat.
No, you know what? Fair enough. It looks like a off-brand tuna.
Yeah, pretty much.
To be fair,
I'd rather be an albacore than tuna, to be honest, so I'll take this.
You can't
be fair.
albacore of guitar.
Albacore is one of the main 4 species of tuna that support oceanic fisheries, along with skipjack, yellowfin, and the big-eye tunas.
Spit out my water.
so an albacore
Why are-
actually is.
Why
I don't
is
think
there...
imitation crab is made out of albacore. I'm gonna be real.
Why is there
Yeah.
albacore merchandise?
Isn't that like haddock? Not haddock. Something else. I don't know what it's called.
I don't... What about everyone else?
Are we saying sea creatures or exclusively fish?
The question is fish, but we can go sea creatures, considering some people don't consider sharks fish.
People don't consider sharks fish.
No,
Why-
because they don't
What
have...
are they?
They are...
Don't say sharks. I'm gonna throw a fit.
They are their own classification.
I'm gonna throw a fit.
You're gonna throw a fish?
Yeah, but not a shark.
Oh. See.
Sarah's an oarfish. You know, like the big ass oarfish. You know why? Yeah, you wanna know why?
Why?
Because the sighting of oarfish in shallow waters indicate a natural disaster.
You know what? Fair enough.
Oh,
I like cuttlefish.
You
They
can be
remind me
a
of Cthulhu.
you can be a cuttlefish, Luna.
Huge.
Why do they remind you of Cthulhu? Because they're little
Have you
beard
seen
tentacles.
Cuttlefish.
Yeah, they got little beard tentacles on their
Like
face.
A little disco fish.
What?
Also, I need to move.
Because
They...
the spots.
Well, because they like to do a lot of the freaking color for it. More than, like, other species of cephalopods, I think they're classified as.
Correct. Good job.
Thank you.
okay. Apparently it's Alaskan pollock.
There it is.
Is that what I am, or am I the
No,
albacore?
you're
Just
still an
imitate-
albacore.
imitate
Okay.
Crab.
What?
That's what we're talking. The
Yes.
pollock is
Yeah.
imitation crab.
Mm-hmm.
And what about Gaff?
Yeah, what about me?
Yeah, what about cat?
Gaff is a cat.
Yeah, but what kind of catfish?
No, just the cat.
No, Gaff's a cat. You're right. Gaff is a cat. Goofy.
The cat that just went swimming?
No,
No,
No.
just the cat.
she's just chilling
That's
on like a cat tree.
A cat tree? Oh, freaking. I need to get a cat tree for my cats. That way they stop climbing up my freaking chair.
I got one
Kim-
for like $20 on Amazon. It was like pretty good.
Hmm.
It had scratching posts on the on the
I mean, I have scratching posts, I just don't have freaking an actual tree for them. Which is why I'm trying to clean off this table again that everyone's been tossing snacks onto because no one else wants them, so I'm just going to suffer.
This is
Actually,
tradition.
Yeah.
I still want to get imitation crab meat now.
Okay.
Okay, bud.
Just get some, man. You can order some.
You're in an oceanic state. You can just get normal crab meat.
No, it's not the same.
It
Also,
actually
crab-
Literally
crab.
worse.
Crab is
Also-
actively like expensive, no matter where you are.
Yeah.
That's true. And also I'm allergic to real crabs, so
Really? Are you allergic to all shellfish or just crab?
apparently it's certain shellfish. I can eat shrimp just fine.
Oh, good. So we can still do the indoor shrimp farming.
How shrimp is that?
I don't think being allergic
I don't
to
think
shrimp
you-
means that you can't have an indoor shrimp farm.
I don't
So
think
you can't
that
eat
if we're cultivating shrimp, that'll be an issue.
Better safe than sorry.
I don't
even
think
then-
there's any risk in this.
Even then,
Unless
it's
Sarah starts eating the fuck, just putting her hands in the goddamn pool and eating them.
it's a very
think
mild
it's-
allergy, so it's
I
not
think
even
it'd
that.
sooner be a sanitation issue than it would be an allergy issue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely a
It's a sanit-
sanitation.
Don't eat out of your own supply.
It's a sanitation issue for all of us, really. Well, all of us that'd be involved.
Then again, it also depends on if you're just taking out of an indoor shrimp farm with your hands,
Yeah.
just eating them raw.
I feel it yummy.
I feel like eating shrimp raw in general does not do well for the health.
Well, you'd be surprised.
I don't know, it's semi-stagnant water, so the bacteria would probably fester.
That's why we've been over this on how to eliminate the bacteria, but leave enough of the healthy bacteria to allow the shrimp to cultivate their own moss.
Go.
It's true. So when is Wedumboyzz shrimp farming?
Probably a couple years after the road trip.
I just
Fair.
love how this is apparently a thing that there has been some amount of research on, and I've just been like here, wondering how the hell this started.
How good are you at bookkeeping?
I got a bookshelf.
Oh, see, there you go.
I knew where it was going. I was wondering how she was gonna say it.
Honestly, though, good enough.
Honestly, those books haven't been touched in ages. They're so well kept.
Holy
Have
shit,
they at
we're
least
not-
been kept dusted?
Probably not.
I prefer my books en natural.
Fair enough.
So covered in dead skin. Got it.
It does.
I think I might have figured out what happened to your sinuses.
Oh, true.
Oh no, this isn't my sinuses.
Oh.
This is very much my throat.
Oh. Well,
Maybe even my lungs.
well, Nice
You and
knowing
my
you.
I am
lungs.
dying.
I am actively perishing as we speak.
No, it's fine. We can just add your picture up there next to Krakus.
I'm
hell yeah.
dead.
Rest in
Remember me.
piss, bozo.
13 skull emojis.
That was a very specific number. You know what? I'm not gonna question it.
Rest in piss.
Yeah. So, as far as the origins go, how did each of you get involved in VTubing?
How did I get involved in VTubing?
Yes.
Are we supposed to still be going in order or what? I don't remember.
I've just been answering first on
Yeah.
instinct.
Yeah, just answer in whatever
Fair.
order, as long as you're not cutting each other off too much.
Well,
Go on then.
well, I first found VTubing because of fucking Kissing the Eye, as most people did. Because, yeah. And then I was like, that's neat. Maybe one day I can do that. Skip forward like 4 years, and I just hadn't been paying attention. And then I was fucking, one of my friends was like, hey, we're playing Destiny with this bear. And I said, we're doing what?
Oh.
And God, did that bear take me places? Like hell.
I was gonna say, and debatably, not all of them the best.
So yeah, that's how I found Ursel, and thusly found Pahi and all of y'all.
Y'all.
Wow.
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 Wow, there we go.
Anyone else want to take
So,
initiative for the next one?
So my friend is an artist, and she said, "Hey, you're a VTuber now," and I was like, "What? What did I do?"
You're like, damn.
Well, I guess I'm a
How did I
VTuber
hurt
now.
Unironically, that is basically how it went.
Well, I guess
And here we are.
this is as good as way as any. Is that friend
Now
also
I'm trapped.
who's?
Help me! This is a cry for help.
Are they
Chad is
also
real.
working on the
That sounds like you
redesign
do
that you
it,
mentioned?
Oh yeah, she
The goat.
make a new model because apparently I haven't had enough free things from her, so
Are you ready to go back in the Reagan mines?
no, she said she's going. to make it.
No.
I am
Sarah,
not
why
going
are you
to
the one
Reagan
answering
again.
that?
Well, that's a good question, but also we're gonna skip over it. Here's who else.
Next.
Next.
I think, yeah, Kizuna is where I first saw it. Wolf is the first person I saw, like, start having fun with it, because I never really paid attention to, like, big name VTubers, I guess.
Fair enough.
And then I think somewhere along the line I heard something about Vtuber Studio, and then I kind of maybe hyperfixated on making a model for myself before I had come out. So that was a fun weeks. That was a fun weeks.
Woo!
But yeah.
Sarah, that leaves you.
I mean, I knew about Kizuna Ai as well. Just about, I feel like a lot of people have known about Kizuna Ai for a while, to be fair.
To at least some degree.
Yeah, most people like moved on from Kizuna after a while, but then there's also some people that went into like more of the JP VTubing scene, which I personally didn't get into because I don't know, I didn't speak Japanese. Simple as that. And even then, that didn't stop me from watching like Hololive clips before EN, so you know, it's one of those things where I'd credit Hiryu Koko for a lot of, well, a lot of the understanding of VTubing, and then I learned that one of the artists that I watched a lot was making a VTuber model, which I was like, huh, people can do that. And so I was like, I'll just make an OC, and you know what, just well, I say make an OC, it's more like have someone make an OC for me, and then like I just got it going from there.
Fair enough.
But yeah, if you want to know who the artist was, it was Yoku. Yokura was making a VTuber model while I was watching one of her art streams.
Yoku was your OG? The Yoku?
No,
Oh my
she
god, the
wasn't.
pin option actually works again.
There's no. No. I was just watching her streams because I don't know. I followed her for a while on Twitch.
Yeah.
And I just wanted background noise for the most part. And then I was kind of curious about what she was making, and then that's when I realized, oh, this is a VTuber model. I didn't know that. Cool. But yeah, no, Yoku has not made like any of my OCs whatsoever before. I just commissioned a separate artist because I don't know. I didn't think of this OC as too much of a long-term project. I was thinking I just wanted like an OC to get fan art of. That's
Shout out
really
to Yoku, by the way. Yoku's a Chad.
You, as a mod, have the capability to do this.
Yeah, but I got Twitter open.
Yo, same. Yeah. What are you looking at on Twitter?
What do you think I'm
That's
looking at
always
on
an
Twitter?
ominous question.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm looking at on Twitter?
I mean, the question if you ask me that question, that's always a good question. Because it's got to be a different answer.
Normal people.
I mean, sure.
Sure.
I'm reading a fighting
That's
game post
cute.
saying, "Why should I block? I didn't pay $70 to not play a video game."
Is that on scrub quotes or?
No, this was not on scrub quotes. This is a literal shit post.
My mom just texted me, "Are you on your way home now? I am in my room."
Fun times.
Might have texted the wrong son. Not gonna lie.
My whole thing is kind of a spider web of things, because I never actually intended to be a VTuber. I actually, not even 2 months prior to making the first model, said, I'm never gonna be a VTuber.
Well,
And,
fuck Amaya.
due to the little dancing, hi Maggie, how you doing tonight?
Who's Maggie? Hi, Maggie.
But due to people constantly asking, oh, are you a VTuber? Due to the little dancing Nasu that I used to cover up all my shitty names for layers and, art streams. That just kind of stuck around. Everyone's like, oh, you're one of those VTubers, right? And it's like, no, I'm not.
VTubers.
And then, I don't remember where I was. It was probably one of the VRC circles, because obviously that's the pipeline.
Obviously.
Gay sent a link to a person, called...
Wait, what?
What?
Gay sent a link? What's happening?
They
Gay sent the link to a person.
sent a link that was to the channel of a person called Danny Doko. And it's like, hey, dumbass, look at this moth. Go follow this moth. They do art stuff. I'm like, alright. And
Is that how the other pipeline started?
yeah. Moth led to Dia, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 different people that do this. And then there was another freaking strand of the spider web that came along from, oh hey, this person that you met at TwitchCon 2 years ago, they're a VTuber now. They made their own model as well. And then obviously there was Wolsk, who I knew prior, who got a VTuber model, and it all kind of came together to, okay, there's 3 people I know that made their own model. And then also people that I know that are also VTubers. Maybe I should, like, you know, look into this thing. It seems like it might be interesting. I don't really have much inspiration for freaking working on stuff, but I don't know, I'll give it a go.
And now you crave the mines every waking moment.
Yeah, it's a curse. I made the first model, and then I'm like, alright, well, I guess it'll make a character sheet for Nasu now that he's, like, modernized. And since he hasn't been the original start of Nasu for, like, fucking 6 years. And then I'm like, alright, I have a lot of issues with the current model. I want to make a new model. So I went immediately back into the mines, like, 2 or 3 streams after my debut, and then came back with this model with different eyes and more inconsistent line work. And now I have a craving for the mines anytime someone reveals a new model, and I follow so many freaking VTubers and art VTubers, and it's a thing. And a lot of it's infectious, like wanting to work on different things because I freaking, like, I want this and I want this, like wanting to freaking work on music or wanting a 3D model so that I can actually have Nasu in VRC and whatnot. It's like, it's a lot, to say the least. And much like other infections, I'm now freaking going to be infected with Gunpla because Mark sent me a freaking Gundam. And later this month, I'm getting the hobby kit. Tebber doesn't only look sleepy, Tebber is sleepy as per usual.
I'm Tavern.
Hi, Trevor.
Hi, Teffer. Hi, Sleepy.
You good, bud?
What's the next question?
Are we
You
actually...
know, the answer to the way Nasu responded made me realize how lacking of depth my answer was.
Yours was the second most in-depth one.
Did you hear my answer?
Yeah.
My
That's
answer
true.
was my friend made friends with a bear.
That's true, but also I feel like there's important missing pieces.
Not to
mean-
mine.
Nasu was just a lot more involved with like his own process.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I know for a fact that I was also... It was a very slow process for me as well, because because after like seeing someone make a model, a VTuber model, it took me another year and like not a whole is it another year and a half? It's like it feels like another it feels like it took me like another year for me to like actually commit to doing something like this, you know?
I mean, that's how it be sometimes. Like, even after I directly knew people that were VTubers, it took actual months before I finally gave in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It did take me about a year or two.
I
Like, I
didn't
think
tweet
the
out
main-
the stream.
I think the main thing for me was just figuring out what I want to do. Or not do, it's more like what I want to represent myself as. You know what I mean? It's like... And I still question how I want to, like, how I want to have my VTuber model look. Not like as like not because of art style or anything like that, but just like on a conceptual level.
I mean, stuff like that evolves all the time. It's why some people wind up either getting new models or outfits every few months, or in some cases, every few weeks.
Yeah, that's true. I guess what I mean is that I have thoughts of like doing a complete redesign. I'd say redesign, but it's more like just a new design altogether.
What are you thinking?
I don't know yet. I honestly do not know yet. It's like maybe something a little more masculine, I guess.
Fair enough.
That's like the opposite of how mine went.
Yours has had so many iterations just since I've been working on it.
Yeah, because that was the first fucking like 3 seconds of me even being invested in creating a character that would represent me. Because the first pink-haired model was like, hey, I want to try out Vroid, because that sounds neat, and it sounds like a good way to retain my privacy. Because I did do streams as a Flesh-tuber before this. And then I didn't. So I made a really, really bad Vroid model, and I was like, damn. I understand why people think 3D models are ugly. And then I actually spent active time on it, and I was like, oh wait, this model looks really good now.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, time to fucking look into this shit and see and stream consistently. And then I did that. And then I was like, hey, do you want to see a different hairstyle? And then I became the guy with the rat with the trans hair. And that's how that happened. And then my computer broke. There you go. Yeah, let's go.
So, I know Sarah mentioned making a character, like, as an OC for, in the same time as VTubing. I'm assuming that, Gaff, yours was specifically for the VTubing?
How do you mean?
Like, did you just make the model for, like, specifically the VTubing, or was it an OC that you had beforehand, or, like, you made it as...
No. Literally just to have the model, yeah. No character, no OC.
Okay, fair enough. And what about you, Luna?
Basically the same thing.
Since it was
I guess, like,
handed to you, basically?
I mean, no, I had, like... I guess... this character kind of looks a lot... Not a lot, but a bit like my Final Fantasy XIV character. In some ways, but also is just different in ways that I guess I specified to my friend.
Now you're Ganyu's little sister.
And now I'm Ganyu's little sister. For now.
Do you have any, like, concrete stuff for the redesign, or...?
I have, like, the document for basically what I'm looking for in the redesign, but she hasn't started working on it because she's working on her own model.
Fair enough.
Which is pretty exciting. It's coming along real nice.
Would you like a shout out? I'll shout them out. I don't know how to... I know there's the word lamb in it. That's it.
I forget if there was like a space.
There's an H in there somewhere.
View profile. That's not view profile.
Hold on, did I get it right instantly? I feel like I might have gotten it right instantly, but I'm gonna go check your Twitch.
Hi, no space. No one.
NHI.
NHI.
NHI. That do it? That work?
It looks like it.
Massive.
I'm going to...
I'm internally screaming right now.
Vibe.
Last playing art.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been busy with life.
Man, I feel that.
Let's copy this, that way I can freaking keep track for later.
My Pahi channel sub ran out.
Gasp.
Yo,
my
mine
subs.
too!
What's next?
It just expired 15 minutes ago!
Let's go.
Let's
Probably.
go.
Is that why you were eternally screaming? You're like, I can't Pahi channel wide one anymore.
Yeah.
I've got it gifted a sub to the eggplant last night. Also, I
That's
need to move the freaking
poggers.
chat because Gaff's face is getting covered. We'll move it into the
Put
area.
it on the shelf.
I'm moving it into
Put
the
it on the
area
shelf!
between us.
Put it on the shelf.
Yeah, I kind of like headbutt with chat like this.
Yeah, you should.
Chat with Burn.
I got a little guy. I'm gonna just bring up the one in the background, I think. That's easy. There he is.
This isn't what I paid for.
Look, there's two of them.
You're right, there is two of them.
I think if I had like hand detection, I would be doing weird things with my hands, like just waving them around and like doing stabbing motions for some reason.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't even have
Hand
hands
tracking
exposed.
gives you too many powers.
Yeah, I don't, but if I did,
Sarah, hand tracking's a pipeline that you can't go down. Everyone always decides to connect it to the feet of their model, for some reason.
why would I do that?
I haven't
This is the
seen
first
this.
I've heard of this.
Yeah, this is the first time I've heard of this.
Me too.
Have
Besides,
you
I
not
think-
heard that?
Can you just cite
No.
your sources on this one?
Yeah.
Yes,
Source,
give me
I made it up.
The first,
citation needed.
the first instance I remember it is Juniper's second model.
All I know, the only people I know that have hand tracking are like Haro. That's it.
I didn't
Yeah,
even know the
that's fair.
Haru had hand tracking.
It's because it's a freeware alternative 3D model tracking software, so it's software only. You don't even need equipment.
Fair enough.
Equipment. Alright,
Oh.
what
But yeah.
what's happening?
But yeah, what was I gonna say about like I wear shoes every time I stream, so yeah, that'd be
That wasn't... Ignoring the obvious elephant in the room of why are you wearing shoes in your house? I didn't mean that they connect it to their feet. I mean that they have the freaking actual gloves on and they just connect it to the feet because it's easier to rig that than freaking...
For the hands.
Yeah.
oh.
However, I do want to know, why? Like, are you talking slippers? Or are you talking like you actually have freaking
Kind of shoes.
full shoes on?
Depends on the day. Like
I have a question.
I'm wearing like slides right now.
I have a
but-
quest. Can we stop
Sometimes-
talking about shoes?
Okay.
That's a pipeline I'm not willing to go down.
Fair enough.
Chat, don't worry, we're gonna come back around to this later.
No, we're not. I will throw Sarah out the window.
The window's right there.
Nice.
It's quite large. Okay, what's the Melee? Let's talk about Melee.
Oh
Alright?
god, why are
Wait,
why
wait,
am
wait,
I
wait.
melee?
You're the interviewer. You tell me the question.
Well, we haven't even finished our last question, have we?
No, we pretty well
I
covered
think we
that.
thoroughly finished it
I'm
last
pretty
time.
sure we've been done with the last question for a long time.
We've gone on tangents from the question, but we have pretty thoroughly covered that question, unless you specifically had something else from the freaking how you got into this.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like our designs and like inspirations.
No.
That was a tangent from the fact that you said that you had gotten a creation from your OC, and obviously mine is freaking a OC that's been in development for like freaking 8 years.
Do you want me to talk about Ursel some more? I can talk. I can talk
Speaking of
about.
feet, let's talk about Ursula.
What?
Why do I feel as
You
if
care
that
to explain the connection?
No, I don't.
Understandable.
is there a connection there, or freaking was that like if we freaking throw Sarah under the bus for that
Next question.
kind of thing? All right, fair enough. The obvious follow-up to that one, as far as the things that are on the docket, is does anyone IRL know about VTubing specifically? I mean, if you live with people, obviously they're gonna know about streaming inevitably.
Do they know that I'm a VTuber? Other
Yes.
than like my brother, I'm pretty sure no one does. Because my brother was like actively curious about it, and also followed me when I was just hanging out because he had my Discord, so he knew that I was live, so he went and followed me.
Fair enough.
The purple blip really got my ass on that one.
I've been betrayed by the purple blip a few times myself.
Purple Blip is free advertising.
It is free advertising, however, it's also half the time free advertising to the people that you don't want to follow you.
Not my problem.
It's true.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have anyone that knows that they're a VTuber?
My answer's like 1-to-1 the same with Steppers.
Fair enough.
Me and Lona are the same person. Have you ever seen us in the same room?
Right now.
Yes.
Ah, damn.
Ah, you got me there.
Fuck, dude.
Sarah?
Well, I think I should save my answer for last.
Yeah.
Alright. My brother technically knows. I don't think he cares. He hasn't followed me.
Hell
My
yeah.
friends know. I don't think my parents know or care.
I'm getting a chat request to talk about Ursel.
Why?
But yeah.
You are under no obligation to fulfill that request.
Maggie, but it's Maggie.
It is Maggie.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? My
Maggie's
answer.
free to talk about it.
My answer is it's mostly the same as Gaff's answer. My family doesn't really care at all. My brother knows I stream, but other than that, they're like, whatever. But this is like a two-part answer for me. So, outside of my family, there is one person that does know that I'm a VTuber, but I've explicitly told them not to share any of that information to anyone whatsoever, and he's respected that request. Like, I haven't heard any. I don't think he's leaked anything about me, at least, so that's cool. But I feel like at some point I'm worried about this because like I kind of hang out with IRL friends a lot. There's gonna be a point where I'll have to face the inevitability where they'll catch on to me being a VTuber, and it might just be by pure accident if I'm being completely honest. But honestly, at this point, I kind of just don't care. It's like they can say hi in chat and everything. In fact, it's just like it's one of those things where it's like I just don't want to explicitly. I don't want to hand out information for free, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
So it's one of those answers. But if someone I do know accidentally finds me one of these days, whatever. That's cool.
Also, Maggie, what you said is somehow the lowest on the spectrum for Ursel has 0 self-preservation instincts.
We're not getting into that.
We're not getting into that, but...
I've talked about the incident too many times recently.
I have a... Mine's a flip-flop answer to a certain degree. I have some people that do know, but also at the same time I don't know a lot of people IRL aside from co-workers for shows. And then my brother, which my brother doesn't follow me or interact with me because I'm not giving him free shit. I'm
not gonna make the joke this time.
But, the primary other people that I know IRL that do know, are one artist friend and, probably my closest friend from the group that I did shows with. Because we had a minor discussion about it when we were last at Ren Fair. Because I was talking about how I was making Tepper's model.
Who?
Is that a sarcastic who for me saying your name, or are you asking?
Yes.
Oh. It's strange that mine is mostly no, simply out of the fact that I don't have many connections IRL since I left high school.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my high school friends. Most of them know I'm a VTuber. They just, don't give a fuck. A couple of them follow me, but they don't show up. They're just like, yo.
If there's anyone that knows from high school, it's probably because they freaking saw me get on Xbox via playing Halo with you. If they still have me added on there after fucking how many every years since I stopped going down the freaking Xbox consoles.
Hello, Master Chief Collection.
A ham and beef collection. So, Luna, how is your legendary run with Tyr and Halo the the cheese and beef collection?
See, it's
That should
funny.
happen at some point, huh?
That's what we were told. That's why you abandoned us.
Wait, what happened?
I thought you were playing with me and Nasu.
Yeah, because you joined us for Reach, and then
you disappeared.
And then we're like, we have to go in opposite directions for Halo 1 and 2 because they don't have 4-player. And then by the time we were getting to 3, you're like, oh, I'm playing with Tyr, and then it's like, well, asterisk, we haven't started yet.
I don't recall. I don't recall most things, to be honest, but like...
I mean, this is also, like, as Tebber and I have mentioned multiple times, this was back in, like, fucking January or something. Might have even been back December still, when we were on Reach. Because 2 is what took us the longest.
2 took us like 7 months.
6 or 7, yeah.
Don't play 2 on Legendary, Luna.
Because Combat Evolved and Reach only took us like a week a pop.
No, the ST took us like 2 weeks. 3 took us like a week, and 4 took us like outside of Spartan Ops, like 2 weeks, and then Spartan Ops took us a month and a half.
Yeah, and that's not even... I mean, it's similar to Halo 2, but we just didn't want to freaking play it for like half of it. It's just... It's not as bad as freaking Force
It's
Campaign,
just so
but
fucking long.
it is.
You can tell it's so fucking long because of the fucking amount of people that got that achievement.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, half of them... That's, like, only half of the amount that actually started it. Even the freaking starting Spartan Ops is only, like... 3%, I think?
Yeah, I think it's like 3%, and beat it on Legendary is like 0.7%.
Yeah. Because no one wants to go through all of it. Because it's 10...
There's only so many buttons you can hit.
It's... yeah. And how many stuck in a corner as you're being bombarded by fuel rods that you can deal with in a row.
Imagine if I turned catch on.
I would have probably preferred the grenades over the freaking fuel rods, to be honest.
Yeah, I would insert clip. Go with a fuel rod.
The worst hot drop ever.
It's a good clip.
It was a sign of things to come.
Those are like 70% of the way through, man.
Huh?
That was like most of the way through Spartan Ops already.
No, it was... I think we were only on, like, episode 3.
I think we were on episode 6 when that happened.
I don't know, they blend together.
Yeah, because it's the same 3 maps.
With occasionally one other map tossed in, like, part of an episode.
We're losing ourselves to the music. So that's what's the next question.
I don't have any, like, designated questions, actually, following up.
Cool.
Yeah. We just kind of freaking started
That's
rambling to a certain
sick.
degree. Alright,
Happy
Zan,
birthday,
shoot.
Lynn.
You can't freaking trick me like that, I did the art. Because Sarah is...
Marketable plushie.
Yeah.
Sarah's a marketable plushie.
What's
Sarah's also a chihuahua.
I like how this went from dog to specifically a chihuahua.
Yeah, you were there for my what was it, my anniversary?
Yeah, your anniversary / debut.
You don't remember
Okay,
this.
just because I was there does not mean
You
I
do not
I
remember this.
literally
Because
anything.
we were doing Jackbox and it was
It was
fast food mascots and it said the Taco Bell Chihuahua.
It said,
And I was like,
specifically said
I
a
knew-
small chihuahua.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I think this is pretty obvious as to who this is. And everyone's like, huh? And Sarah's like, shut the fuck up.
And I was like, oh, I get it. I don't think I clipped that, but it does. I think I highlighted it. It's somewhere on my channel.
It's possible.
Oh yeah, does chat have any other questions about our VTuber origins? My favorite Batman game.
Okay, she blinked. I was getting concerned for a minute there.
She blinked.
Who?
Sarah was just staring into oblivion for like a minute and a half.
Understandable.
I mean, you were the one that was doing it, so I certainly hope so.
Very relatable.
Superman game?
My favorite Superman game is obviously the Ring game. Superman 64.
How many Superman
what
games
is
are there even?
I only know of Superman 64.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I guess you
That's
could technically consider like Lego Batman 3 or freaking Injustice because they
That's not a
have Superman
Superman
in
game.
them.
why. That's not a
They have
Superman
Superman in
game.
them?
That's
That's
a
used to me.
DC game. They're DC games. They're not Superman games.
What's
Batman
everyone's
gets...
favorite Pepsi Man game?
There's more than one?
I think I'm gonna go with Pepsi Man, actually.
I'm gonna go with VR
Final
chat.
Fantasy 14.
Uh-huh.
Pepsi Man, my favorite boss in Final Fantasy 14.
You're talking about the T-Boss?
What?
Nope, I assume you're...
Alexander? Living Liquid.
Yeah, I said that's... yeah, the T-Boss is what I said.
Oh, T, as in, yeah, that's Alexander.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we're on the same page.
I'm sure one day someone will explain to me what this means.
I only know because of
there
so
is
many
a
Whoops videos.
Funny raid called The Epic of Alexander, also known as T, for those letters. And there's a boss in it who looks like Pepsi Man. End of bit.
That's the whole bit. The entire bit.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm glad to be
He also has a
aware.
fat ass.
Damn,
Yeah.
why so
We
many
have
people have
seen
fat
that
ass?
one.
You-
Like,
You brought him up, and all I thought of was the freaking... I don't know if it was Whoops using a freaking soundboard or if it was someone redeeming, but the freaking... When he's doing the curl into a ball thing, someone doing the fart reverb just as he was freaking doing the explosion.
It was Whoops.
I know it was Whoops, I just don't remember what it was.
It was a soundboard. It wasn't the chat. Because he actively goes, "Wow, this is gonna sound weird, guys." And then he does it. And it's like, haha, funny fart joke. Then you got Lethal Company.
no.
You want it?
No.
Do you want one of my
I have-
3 Blue Sky codes?
No.
Then
Damn,
it's
I'm
like
knocking out these
more
questions
social media.
Right. Or hit me with another one.
Are you planning on streaming sometime this week?
Tomorrow actually is my usual.
I really hope your throat feels better by then.
Same.
Oh, it probably won't.
Are you still
no.
going to stream regardless?
Well, probably depending on how I feel.
That's a very
no.
that's a very taboo answer.
I mean, I don't feel bad. It's just my throat's kind of funky.
Yo, insert fucking what Pokemon Coliseum. What's it- What's his name? Guy from Pokemon Stadium with the afro. His theme.
I don't know.
Mirror
We are...
Mirror B. That's the guy.
Alright, you're unmuted now, so...
That's one of those- So anyway, about people with twigs.
Let's, not.
Yeah, that's my modest proposal right there.
Anyways,
So, everyone except for Sarah effectively, like, mentioned that they had started streaming before becoming a VTuber, but why?
I wanted to play video games on the internet. I wanted a way to capture the funny ha-has and have them forever. Because everyone's had those moments where they're like playing a game and something goofy happens and it's gone to the ether. And that's originally why I started. And I was just playing with my buddies, playing like Gang Beasts and shit. And I was like, what if I just go live? And they're like, I'm cool with that. There you go. And those clips are now in the ether because I deleted them because I'm a VTuber now. A little ironic.
Fair enough. Now
I
you
like to
have
pretend
clips.
that I'm good at video games, and I'm an narcissist. I play video games and pretend I'm good at them.
There you go. That's what I did for Melee.
By the way, I have streamed before becoming a VTuber. If you needed that part of the question answered.
I just didn't know if you were.
I also did not specify that I streamed before being a VTuber.
You
So
said
I'm
that
kind
your
of confused as to why you pointed Sarah out.
because you said that your friend said, "Hey, you stream, right? You're a VTuber now."
No, that's not. That was not part of the equation.
Well, too late. The story is out. The story come out. Des Luna is gay, yes.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, that's never been a secret.
But you're
I'm
gay.
putting the cowboy hat on.
Well, it's
No one can stop me. How do I fucking... Where is it?
So was that a misspeak, or did you stream prior?
I don't think there was a speak involved. I'm pretty sure that just never happened.
Yeah, I never said it. I mean, I did like.
Alright, the cowboy hat's going
occasionally
away.
here and there stream, but not like ever seriously.
Okay.
It's more like, hey, I got nothing else to do. What happens if I just like go live to 0 people, and then I did, and I'm like, yeah,
So,
I'm gonna have fun with this, and then I didn't.
And Sarah, yours?
no comment.
But you were the
Hell
one
yeah.
that.
Wait, yeah, Sarah actually, no, I remember now.
Sarah, you came along and clarified that you did stream prior.
Hello,
like,
model?
Look, just
That's
because
true. But also, no
you
comment.
needed to be corrected,
Don't
no further clarification.
Yeah, there you go.
Are required or will be provided.
There you go.
I guess.
I mean, if you want like a vague sense, it's kind of like I'm used to being on camera, so it's kind of like I say I'm used to it, but it's like I'm more used to like skits and stuff because I have friends who usually ask me, "Oh, can you help me out with like doing video stuff?" and or talk about things on like a podcast every once in a while, and I'm like, okay, sure. I don't know why you're inviting me to do this, but like, it's your show. You can do whatever.
Imagine having a talk show. Cringe.
I feel like one of my
What
classes
happened?
in
This is
university.
the part where we zoom out, and it's the Twitch page.
But yeah,
Anyway, when's the
Editor?
Wedumboyzz Sports
Editor?
podcast?
wait.
That's
But-
you and Sarah's child, so you're gonna have to freaking figure out when that's going to be, and then abduct me and Luna.
True.
Sorry,
But yeah.
Sarah, you were saying.
Side tangent. One of my lecturers I say lecturers, but he's more like an instructor for an activity class. He kind of just dragged me along to like do skits for like so that like people can learn how to record scripted interviews or whatnot. He's like I know how to do all the technical stuff already, so he's like, oh hey, can you help out with X, Y, and Z? Just talk for an hour, and that's all I really need from you. And I'm like, okay, sure. So yeah, that's kind of part of it too.
Mine was to give myself social pressure to complete stuff because I had a pile of incomplete art projects that I never finished, and I kept making new things and never finishing them. So I was like, well, I guess if I stream, A, it's something that my therapist like suggested for fixing my social anxiety, and B, I now have the social pressure to actually finish shit instead of going, the hair's a little wrong, I'm going to toss it out. And that evolved into the completion list as well, for completing stuff instead of letting it sit in my Steam library forever after spending too much money on it. And then freaking everything from there. So aside from Teber making an 18-hour drive, what's everyone's plans for the holidays? Since this is the holiday special,
It's not an 18-hour drive.
it's an
like,
exaggeration.
It's called hyperbole. I also have done my holiday stuff.
You
Other
know
than-
that whole 2-week vacation that I took?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Oh, it was great.
Hell yeah.
I want to go back.
I was so
Understandable.
surprised. You know, when I was like, oh damn, are we gonna have a 4th for Bunny game? And then Luna shows up on vacation. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is happening?
Yeah, I was just kind of there.
I was like,
Look, the place we were staying at had internet and a television, and one of the people there that I was with had a Steam Deck.
Let's go.
damn, that's based as fuck.
Look, I wanted to make
I got,
I
yeah,
feel like
fucking-
gaming class.
it really did. Other than Mimi carrying us.
What was your holiday thing, Teber, that you already completed?
That was the party I was at yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, Sarah?
Holiday?
Holiday.
Celebration?
That means she doesn't.
I'm out of school. I gotta go look for a fucking job or something.
I'm sorry. Hopefully it's better than it is for either me or Teber.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
too afraid of people to even think of job.
This is job.
Great.
Welcome to job. This is
Oh,
us.
no. How horrifying.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know people.
Hey, did you know about the word horrifying?
No, stop.
Okay, Sarah, go ahead.
Okay.
I know you mentioned something about vacation.
I honestly don't have any plans, mainly because if I started doing plans right now, it would be expensive, and also I think anything I wanted to do, I kind of just don't really care enough to really commit to be honest.
Fair enough.
If kind of like it's one of those things where you feel like you've pretty much done everything at this point. The only thing I haven't done is like watch New Year's fireworks live, and I don't care enough to do that.
I don't.
You've
live in-
never watched New York fireworks?
I don't. I don't live in an
No,
area with
like
New Year's
live
fireworks.
live in person.
Yeah, I guess I live in a pretty rural area, so I could just see them.
Yeah, I kind of just look at a TV.
My neighbors don't do New Year's fireworks. They spend the entire week from like a week before the 4th of July all the way until the 4th of July firing fireworks all through the night.
Hey, how about I don't move?
But yeah, what was the other thing? I guess the other thing I'm planning on doing is get more money.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exclamation mark
That's
capital.
what I'm talking about.
Does
Anyway,
exclamation mark capitalism still exist?
I don't know.
I was gonna put it on mine if it doesn't.
But yeah, funny enough, you know, I have a job.
No fucking way.
I don't know how funny that is.
I'm so sorry. Wagey stuck in a cagey point in my
It's fine, Sarah.
Whatever.
You're gonna be
I-
okay. Don't worry.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Everything's going to be alright.
What is this
We
intervention
can make
about?
it through this together.
What is this intervention?
Yeah, this interview was actually to get Sarah in a room.
What? Dude, it's not even like a job I hate. To be like, it's kind of just it's things related to like my education, if anything. So
Being educated,
whatever.
people leave.
Actually, in this economy moment. Especially freaking over there.
What else can we talk about?
Can we talk about how all these banner ads are kind of just popping up every once in a while? I got one for wireless gaming headphones. I should send a screenshot. You should all send a screenshot of.
I've gotten banner ads of like the earbuds I ordered from Amazon before, so like that's
That is
it.
Oh
funny.
yeah. You order something and
y'all
they're
are
like, "You
getting
want 10
ads."
more?"
Oh, true. Look, I bought a $3,000 headset. I bet you want like 5 more.
Mine was
Yeah,
my
sure.
tablet. I had the same ads for it for like 6 months because I don't buy shit from Amazon like ever.
I don't remember any of the ads that they throw at me because why would I look at them?
That's what the mute button's for, and for me to go and watch the video that I've had in my other tab for like 5 hours.
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising is released.
I didn't have the banner ads before switching to Opera. Then Opera just plain doesn't work on Twitch at all now, and then now I'm back on Firefox and they're there now out of nowhere.
Please keep using Firefox. The only thing that isn't currently out.
I might need to go and hunt down that one program thing that Gaff sent a few months back in order to less worry about it if it has a Firefox variant for it.
Which ad block or
The
mute ad automatically?
the TTV
both,
lol or whatever
obviously.
it was called.
Yeah, the ad block.
Yeah,
I like video games.
I don't.
Oh, fucking true.
Sorry to hear that.
Which is
Hey
a
Maggie, do you want to know about something?
oh
You
no
wanna know?
no
No, Maggie.
no.
4.
That's it for the show today. Bye guys.
Wait, what?
I'm
We're
stuck.
not ending already, are we?
No.
I
It's
do
just a-
believe
it's a
that
bit.
was a bit.
Trying to spin a 8-sided die. I don't know why these are so hard to spin.
Generally because they're designed to be rolled.
So true, Luna.
That's true, but I mean, have you seen the spinning capabilities of a 10-sided die?
No.
They spin pretty good.
A
tell you
10 side.
The 10-sided die has a more like disc-like shape though,
It's true.
whereas the 8-sided die is very regular.
It's literally 2 pyramids on top of each other.
It's 2 pyramids.
Very
back to back.
regular.
The design is very
Please.
human.
Please don't start with the soup.
Hey Maggie.
No.
Hey Maggie. Soup is now the new cognito hazard.
No.
Also, this 10-sided die does not spin as easily as you may have led me to believe 10 seconds ago. I feel very
Yeah.
dare you.
How are you spinning it? Are you spinning it on like...
Like
Clearly
like
on
you
the
spin things? Like,
what do
what do you mean how?
There's only like one way to do it. 2 if you count the fact that you can flip it.
Yeah, that's fair.
What if you just rotated it in your mind?
Rotate.
No.
Would the number I choose in my head be random?
I don't
I
want
don't
to
know, it's
start
your head.
thinking about why you said that, Gaff. But I appreciate you.
Thanks, I think.
You better think.
Are you not familiar with banana rotate?
Who are you
mean-
asking?
You.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Thank you, Tever.
What's up?
By the
Speed.
way, do you have another question for us?
I mean, we've already gone through all the ones on the docket.
Oh, cool.
Did you guys know that the Europeans call arugula rocket?
I don't know why we needed to know.
Did
this.
you ever?
don't
Oh wait,
know
no,
what
I
you just
remember
said.
now. Never mind. I was
So
gonna
I'm
say,
gonna
did you
say
ever explain what arugula
no.
was?
I was exclusively disappointed that no one else knew what arugula was. I never explained what it was.
A what?
Arugula. A-R-U... No. Arugula. The A is involved.
Arugula.
A, as in singular, arugula.
A-R... No. A-R-U-G-U-L-A.
What is it?
Arugula, also known as Aruca vesicaria, is a cruciferous vegetable, a cousin of broccoli, kale, and cabbage. The
That's
leaves
right, you
have
did
a
explain
peppery,
it.
spicy flavor that grows more bitter with age. You can eat the seeds whole or pressed with oil. This version of the veggie is called wild arugula. It tends to be more pungent.
So it's weed.
No, it's a vegetable. Sarah.
The
It was
English
ex-
common name rocket describes from the French roquette or Italian bruschetta or rucola.
Okay, I recognize the name Rochetta.
Never heard any of these.
Arugula, the
describe
common
what
name
I
now
know.
widespread in the United States, entered American English from a non-standard dialect of Italian. A non-standard dialect American English? That sounds like people who say gabagool.
That was a word, I think.
You know,
Oh yeah. Like grabbed by the gabagoolies.
So true. Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, mouth closed. Oh, there's tracking back.
My hand was in my face.
Ah, I see.
Can't imagine why.
Sarah, are you joining us for Monster Hunter?
I did expressly say that if you are, I'm not waiting for you this time.
I'm not eating my hand. Trust.
Huh?
No, Sarah's responding to Maggie.
What if you... No, you continue to eat your hand, because your hand is soup.
Good night, everybody.
Does that mean we're allowed to leave?
I feel like we've been allowed to leave.
Are we?
Let me know when this stops being a bit.
Sorry to get your hopes up.
No, this
Hey,
is still a
make
bit.
this sure.
I freaking lost track of what the primary other thing that I wanted to freaking talk about.
It's actually a cognito hazard. You just see red when I say a simple lettered liquid sustenance.
It's true.
Honestly, you could probably... There was probably some questions you've asked Kraka that you could probably pull up here.
Oh, I had freaking Kraka's sheet originally. That's what I freaking went off of this. A lot of his were like very unique to him.
Okay.
You should ask us the questions that were very.
yeah.
All right.
Ask us about a woo.
I mean, you know, you have known us for about a year.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
Yeah.
there's the Koei
How did you
Tecmo question that was
survive?
brought up at like the last minute.
What question was brought up last minute?
What Koei Tecmo? This was a Sarah question. Sarah can freaking answer it, but it originated from Sarah. What Koei Tecmo game would you like to play?
Would I like to play, like, on stream?
Just
Just
in
like in
general was
general.
the question, but on stream as well. Like,
Oh, I need to play Arch and Elko retro achievements.
You really
I-
need to?
Yes. Yes, I do.
much like I
Is this-
need to build the Gundam, I need to make another model.
one of the...
You really don't, though.
I don't...
Coming
You're
from
You're the
you?
last person I want to hear that
Coming
from.
from you?
I love this.
I do want to... I know, I need to finish... fucking Armored Core 1 and Eder Knights. Armored Core 1, I have tasks from a certain website that I need to complete.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Alright.
I think I want to play Neo.
Is that Koei Tecmo?
Yes, because that was brought up. Krakus said that he wasn't a fan of the first one, but Mark said the second one's better.
But yeah, I mean, I only mentioned Neo because I don't know. It's like I've played some of Atelier Ryza, and I kind of know the formula for the Atelier games somewhat. Not completely, obviously, but yeah, I also know. I've also played a Dynasty. I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game as per se, but I've played like Fire Emblem Warriors, which is pretty much just Dynasty Warriors.
There are people who would beat you up for saying that.
Wait, are those not?
What?
There are definitely people that would beat you up for saying that. I'm not saying
I'm
I
not one of
agree
those
with
people,
them.
but
Saying anything though.
What was that? Huh?
there's people
Oh.
that'll beat you up for saying anything.
That's true.
But yeah, I
Okay,
think
that
I know
was
what you
people who
mean, Trevor.
Are saying Danganronpa 3 is the best of the trilogy.
Okay, I don't
As
think
in,
that's
like,
a correct
the
opinion.
anime?
I think-
Z3.
Uh,
Although I did like 3, the anime. I think that was really nice.
I haven't watched any of it, so I have no idea.
Just don't watch the anime for the one.
For the one?
For the anime adaptation of the first game.
Oh.
Because it's an anime adaptation of the first game.
But yeah, I mean, in general though, I do like Koei Tecmo games. It's like
I do
I
as well.
never would have guessed
admit-
based off of you asking a question specifically about those.
I didn't finish Neo 1 and I still purchased Neo 2.
I mean, do you really need to finish Neo 1?
It's quite good. I don't need to do anything. Like, I don't need to do Armored Core 1 retro achievements.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm going to. I've already done one of the harder ones, which is don't get fucking hit, nerd.
Good, you've already beat the game.
The don't get fucking hit, nerd is literally in the tutorial. Which is fight 2 ACs at once.
But yeah, I mean, if you need another question, I have a couple.
Yeah, hit us with
yeah,
it,
what was
sir.
it like
Feel free.
working at the oil rig for that year?
Like I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking and
I don't get it.
The food's burnt. The food's burnt. I'm not cooking anymore. The house is on fire.
Oh.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? So I want to talk to y'all about like content creation, like
God!
all about content. But yeah, whatever.
The CC brain rot that you had to... I had to explain to you what CC meant.
Crowd
I hate
control.
content.
Rhea knew
Crouch
exactly
cancel.
what CC meant
Crouch
in the
cancel.
context.
It means crouch cancel.
Dude, I have like 13 different meanings of
Closed
CC.
captioning?
I'm
Closed caption,
not
crowd
even
cancel,
kidding you.
Crowd control, content
Crowd
creation.
control.
CC Lemon, the drink.
What?
I love CC.
Everyone-
Sarah, the context was specifically with the phrase brain rot following it.
Yeah, melee is CC brain rot.
Yeah, crouch cancel brain rot, crowd control brain rot. I mean,
Yeah, have you ever played a single
What?
game
Crowd
where
control
crowd-
brain rot?
I mean,
yeah.
have you also like done creep control brain rot?
I don't even know what that
that's
means.
Oh, creep control brain rot's exclusively for Dota though.
Exactly.
Fuck Dota. I play League.
I was gonna say, coming from the League player,
I haven't played Dota since like middle school though, so I just know about CC because I played Dota in middle school.
Is there any other question? What was your question about content?
Good
Yeah,
answer, Maggie.
But yeah, so if you all wanted to do like a video project, what would the subject be?
I still want to do a book club about various manga or manhwa or webtoons. I still would like to get a group together, and it doesn't even have to be like monthly or anything. Just we don't even have to stream it. Just read books, talk about them, edit it, put it out there. That's something I'd like to do.
Exclusively romance manga, just so you know.
That's fine. I love me some good variety in what I'm reading.
I have 300 projects in the back burner.
I don't expect you to be involved with this. Everyone I know
Oh,
is
no.
quite busy.
I'm fine with the freaking reading thing and joining for that. I'm just saying for Sarah's specific question of like, what do you want to make? It's like, even like writing related
We're
stuff.
making it right now.
This writing related stuff, potentially music related stuff, like not the making process, but like the ones that I've done in the past with like environmental storytelling and whatnot, like concepts of the stuff. Obviously more lore videos is there, taunting me about the fact that that didn't go through with this year, for obvious reasons.
There is another new year coming up.
It's true.
You have until the day you die.
That is also true.
That was somehow inspirational and morbid at the same time.
Morbin? It's Morbin time. Anyway.
But yeah, about that manga thing, like I have some manga. I like collecting manga. I think, let's see, what manga do I have? I have a Yuri manga.
Of course you do.
Are these sitting above your desk?
Multiple. No, I have a bookshelf for them.
I just saw your eyes go upward
also
like you were
looking
looking
right
above
here.
your desk at these.
No, I'm just leaning back on my chair. But yeah, I have a horror manga. Like, I also have an
Horror.
entire...
Yeah. Please
Or
enunciate
as
on that one.
I mean, I like Junji Ito's art style a lot, so I just have manga from him. I also have like the entire space battleship Yamato. Space battleship Yamato manga. Just like the entire thing in one book.
I could just gather people and be like, we're reading all of Captain Tsubasa right now.
Check back around New Year for the first iteration of Teber's book club.
That's not gonna happen. I can't find people to do that. I can't even find people to collab with.
You have me.
Yeah, I have these 4 people, and that's it.
I don't
Really
know.
expanded my horizons here.
I think the only one
Depends.
that doesn't
Like-
have time, all the time, currently is Sarah.
Well, Gav has to get shit done too. Right? I think Gav's dead.
She's
Sorry,
looking back
what?
and forth.
Sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I zoned out.
We appreciate you, Gav. I just
Love
want to
you.
put that out there.
Sorry, what was the question?
I love you.
Your level of free time, because I was under the impression since you're in between school and work that you have a decent amount of free time for the time being.
Yeah, I have 0 plans. None. Absolutely nothing.
Anyway. What else do we have to talk about?
Well, Sarah
Yeah.
brought up the question in the first place, so I assume that she had something to work with off of that, like a project she in particular wanted to work on.
Yeah. Yeah, the project, like, honestly, I just want to do a series of videos on, like, it's like, I always go back and forth with, like, doing a video, like, a set of videos about, like, athletes.
Like video essays.
Video essays is a stretch, because I don't like doing, like, 30-minute videos. I'm not that kind of person.
Video
I
essays are
mean,
normally
yeah,
longer than that,
short
even.
video essays.
That's true.
However, you know what is good for short form on athletes? You and Teber abducting people in order to talk at them about sports.
We already do that with you just on a daily basis.
Yes,
Yeah,
but not for
true.
content yet.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it for content right now if you wanted.
No.
On your own show. I'm
This is my
vetoing
show.
that one.
This is my show.
This is my show.
He
Mine.
didn't even veto the soup. Like, damn.
Yeah, this is kind of sad. But
Because
yeah,
I can yell at you about the soup and it's a good bit.
I feel like have we gotten an answer from Luna and Gaff yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
For what?
See, I was about to say, I think Gaff is spaced out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any particular content thing that you want to work on?
No. Fuck content.
I had a feeling that was going to be an answer along those lines.
Yeah, me too.
I hate content.
Luna?
No.
Okay.
I have neither ideas nor motivation.
Got it. I don't feel that one.
I have plenty of ideas, and then I reach out to people, and they're like, "I'm gonna ghost you."
You should try getting to better people about that.
Yeah.
Did you ever look back on the VOD, by the way, Teber?
Hmm.
For a response to your line.
Oh. Yeah, I did.
Okay. Did you get a
I
response
already
at
know
all?
the
Or?
answer to this question.
Yeah, I did.
Did Amaya ever respond to you?
Fuck no, he hasn't. God damn
Wait,
it.
what?
Oh yeah, we gotta get another person for that then.
Yeah. I should probably check back in with Mimi as well.
I don't even
Just to
remember
make
what
sure
that
that
was
Mimi
for at this
remembers.
point.
Maybe I can get Ray to do it.
What was that for again?
Heartwood Heroes,
Right.
also known as
It's a new
my
day.
sock puppet.
I'm remembering the screenshots from trying to do the Steam play together.
God, yeah. We would just use
What a
Parsec.
ride that was.
We're just using Parsec. But I think I can trust you guys enough to have my IP address.
Huh?
Well, I'd certainly hope that you can trust them to have your IP address, because they'd be having my IP address then.
Yeah, well, eventually.
Why was that like such a shocking revelation just then?
I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably reach out to Rhea about it, and then I don't know, other people.
I mean,
I
I guess
really
if all
wanted
else
to have
fails, you have
Pahi
a
in on
follow.
it, but-
You have a fallback person.
Pahi's really busy for the next while, it seems. And then I'm pretty sure you and Mimi are fine. Right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Teber's trying to
going
put
to HDQ defense when you have a
Oh, that's
a group together for a game, and he's having difficulties getting a hold of people.
I feel like when it comes to collabs, this is mainly with like people you haven't collabed with before. Experimentation is like fun,
I would just like to. I'd like to be invited to a collab. That's my goal for the new year. I'd like to be invited to a collab.
I invite you to collabs all the time.
That's because I'm already there.
It's not really inviting when.
No, it's for the past few. It hasn't been inviting. There's a meme about it and everything. It's been, we've got to get this done.
Sitting in a room with an open door waiting for me is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
We've got to we got to finish this. We got to finish
It's
this
a
tonight.
new day for dumbass.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess we could talk about our first collabs. I don't know if.
I don't want to talk about my first collab.
Yeah, Nasu has a poor story.
That wasn't the first one. That was the third one technically, but it was all with the same person.
My first, like, I haven't had any, like, all my collabs so far have been really impromptu, other than me being like, hey, U4, Terraria, when?
I had one that was
Castle Crashers.
Hey Luna, you got that guitar control?
Yeah, it's just kind of on the floor right next to me.
You don't have to commit.
I know I don't have to,
but she's going.
Are you
to.
but I
going
have
to?
to.
Oh my god. How far are we?
We got through Volcano. I don't remember
I
what
think
comes
we can-
after that
But
exactly.
yeah,
off the top of my
because
head.
the extent I remember was Medusa, which is
Yes, because we brought up the
before
shrimp then.
corn.
We did get through corn.
Yeah, and then after corn is volcano. I don't even remember what character I was using. I think I was Necromancer, and I'm on a new PC again, so...
I was using Hattie. I think.
That was before my computer Ouroboros itself. We haven't played Castle Crasher for like a fucking year.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Mainly because I don't think any of us have really wanted to.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I mean, I brought it up as an idea for, like, when we don't have anything else to do, but then it's like, if there's literally anything else to do, we just don't go for that instead.
Yeah.
See, the thing about not having anything else to do is that we have things to do. We just need to, like, pick one of the options that we have.
It's
Yeah,
true.
unfortunately mine is normally League of Legends.
You need to pick better options.
Yeah, I know. You've played fighting games with me. My option select is garbage.
I mean, we've had our project for the past year that we're finally free of.
Take a breath of that Halo-less air, Nasu.
E.
And then we go back and do Combat Evolved Cursed Halo, which is going to
And
be
then we
less
go
suffering.
back and do Guardians, right?
Guardians isn't on Steam, so I'm free from that one.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Hey, what if I get a
play
capture
Halo.
card for the Xbox?
I still don't have option to that, so
What?
I don't
hey,
have
is it bad?
an Xbox One or Guardians.
Hmm. What if I pay for your Game Pass?
How many?
I'd
many-
rather you not pay for my stuff unless we're going to be freaking playing something that we both actually enjoy. Like, we're both going to actually enjoy Iceborne, so I'm not going to yell at you about that. Also, you already feel guilty about the fact that
I haven't paid for the model yet.
Yeah, but I'm not pushing you to freaking pay for the model immediately.
Where is this conversation going?
I don't know. I want to play video games with my
I'm happy for
friends.
both.
Speaking of the model, though,
But yeah,
you want to give the story on how you became a rat and then not a rat and then somewhat of a rat?
Sure. I mean, my original. Go ahead.
I have to figure out who my first collab mates were.
Okay. Then you think about that while during this story.
Oh, I remember these two. I mean, I feel like we've interacted with each other like once during this collab stream and then never again afterwards.
That's pretty much
But-
how my freaking first one went after the first 3 collabs.
That was I mean, it was fun. It's not. I didn't have. It wasn't like a negative experience or anything. It was cool, but I don't know. It's like it's one of those things where it's like, maybe it's the game. Maybe we just weren't like a good fit. You know. Sometimes stuff like that happens.
I
It's like,
enjoyed the art collabs that I was a part of, and then I enjoyed the people of Rolling Horizons for the most part. So, Tepper, story time?
Story time.
Up to you.
I mean,
God.
I didn't realize your name was Tower. So, I mean, I was gonna go on a tangent about how Sarah was like, "Oh, we didn't think we were a good match," and I was gonna be like, "Damn, crazy how about the 3 people who wanted to play RuneScape Iron Man created and expanded to 5 people, and somehow we don't hate each other." Crazy.
Imagine.
Imagine, and then there's an internal monologue of one of you guys going like, "But I do hate you guys." Anyway.
The
So-
narrator
I have
cuts
a name,
in.
you know.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say? You have a name, go?
I have a name, you know.
Is that
I
bit still going on?
That was a bit. That was just for clarification.
It's been a while since we brought that bit up where Luna secretly
Duh.
hates us and doesn't want to be part of Wedumboyzz.
Does Luna hate Wedumboyzz? Damn.
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 Find out the truth on Nasu's stream.
Find out the truth on People magazine.
I find it ironic that Luna was my second collab.
How?
How is this ironic?
When did this happen?
What was that collab?
I think this was. I don't
For a
know.
lot
I
of
kind of.
questions.
I don't know. I was kind of just playing Risk. I think we both played Risk of Rain, and then we kind of just forgot about it. And then you kind of just showed up again with Wedumboyzz, and I was like, huh.
Wait, that's right. That was a thing that happened.
Wait, was that on like Violet's channel or something?
I
think
don't
it was
remember
Violet.
how I first really met Luna, but the first memory of
How's
like
Risk of Rain Returns, by the way?
directly
Oh, it's,
interacting.
A different game.
Luna,
How?
my-
I love it.
Oh, you want to talk about like first real interactions with Luna? I think mine was the voice spell incident.
Hello?
You were there,
What?
Daff.
I don't remember.
Is it-
Sorry, not all of us have a photograph.
That's the one where everyone started getting variants of voicemail in Ursul's server, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Miro put out the TikTok of the voicemail copy pasta, right? If you all remember.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
Ursula was like, "Okay, that's fine." You understand the context of what it is,
I
right?
definitely do understand the context. It's like, it's one of those things. It's like, okay, I've seen this 1,000 times before. I don't need someone I know doing
So,
the same meme.
so me, Ursula, Tier, and Gaff were in a call,
Mhm.
and all of us changed our names to various of voicemail based on our identities. So
Oh, I remember
Ursula
that.
was voicemail, Tier was also voicemail, Gaff was girl.
Tier
smell,
was
and I-
boy of smell.
Yeah, you're right. Tier was boy of smell. And
Wait a
mine-
second.
And I was
Yeah.
Tier smell.
Yeah, weren't you in that collab as well? Now that I think about it.
The Risk of Rain collab.
Yeah, no,
No.
I remember.
Definitely not.
Anyway.
I don't get invited to anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
honey.
know. I don't know what it is, but like I for some reason I just remember playing Risk of Rain with Gaff for some reason.
Shit, does that technically mean that my first freaking
Somehow I don't remember that.
collab
Right.
that had members of Wedumboyzz was fucking Siege, where I got
Yes,
Team
it
killed.
is.
literally sees 0 versus 4 on the screen and
Bleed
goes,
back out.
"Oh, that must be an enemy."
Shoots you in the spinal cord. It was very funny. I forgot about that collab.
I distinctly recall any time I'd ask Gaff if she wanted to play Risk of Rain 2, she'd say no.
Last time I asked
That
Gaff
was the
if
end
she
of
wanted
there.
to play Risk of Rain 2, she said, I'm never going back, I'm pretty sure.
I know that was definitely her response
regarding
to.
Risk of Rain 2.
That was definitely a response to OSRS.
Yeah, also that.
It's also that. Definitely.
That's her response to a lot of things.
Sorry, I hate video games. I lied. I've been lying this whole time.
I don't know if you've. How
If
many of us
if
you've.
it doesn't start with I want to be, I don't want to play it.
I want to be playing Risk of Rain 2 with my friends.
Why is Goku so bad? He's not
is
a
Goku
good
so
character.
I know that you've hung out
You
with
see
all
how
of
he
us at
looks.
various points, but yeah, I don't know if you collabed with any of us.
I don't think so either, Maggie. You want me to start continuing talking about the voicemail story? Luna started going, oh no, halfway through it. So I think she
I remember
remembered.
what was going on.
She
There's a screenshot, isn't there?
A lost memory.
I
Yes,
have a
there
screen.
is.
I have a screenshot, and it was just when everybody left, and it was just me, Gaff, and Ursula. And I said the 3 genders, and it was boy smell, girl smell, typer smell.
Oh, sorry for ads.
All right, guess I'll get into it later.
All right.
In like approximately 3 minutes.
It's funny because I'm glad Luna remembered the story.
I think you could snooze these ads, you know?
It's too late. They're going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Maple Story.
Hello,
No.
Maple story.
Dang, you got Maple Story ads? I got Progressive ads.
I have a fucking
Is it the one
McDonald's
where
ad.
they're all freaking on the farm?
I'm looking at Timothy Chalamet.
What am I looking at? This is a fucking McDonald's ad.
Is it the talking McNuggets?
Yes.
I hate that ad so much.
Talking McNuggets?
Yes, there is a
One
McDonald's
day
ad.
you
with-
will find it. One
No,
day, and you
won't.
hit it. Oh, yeah,
Alright.
okay. Did you guys know the McRib is back?
You've told
I-
me this.
I do not care enough to get the McRib. Also, McDonald's is like pretty
So
expensive.
McRib is back. Again.
Oh,
It's always
don't-
back. It's never not back unless it's not. But it is.
Unless it isn't.
that's not even true. It's like whenever the McRib is gone, they'll say, "Oh, it's gonna be gone forever,"
then it's back
same
next
time of year.
It's every November. Every November when pumpkins, the smell of
Who could've
pumpkin
done this?
spice and barbecue sauce wafted through the air.
And people inevitably go, "Oh, are you going to try the McRib if you've never had it before?" And then
The McRib sucks.
I
Yeah,
just
if
like the McRib.
if people haven't had it before and don't like have some sort of connection to it on a spiritual level, they're like, "This is either bad or this is very mid."
I have. What are you trying to say about my spirit?
We're not saying anything
Your
about your
soul is
spirit.
damaged.
My soul is covered in barbecue sauce.
I mean, like that's the only good part about the McRib. It's the barbecue sauce.
Excuse me. I enjoy every ounce of that sandwich.
All I'm saying is
You
that
are
if I
allowed
wanted-
to.
All I'm saying is that you can
I
get
feel
20
attacked.
pieces of chicken McNuggets for like $5 in like most
Okay,
places.
I'm gonna say it. Okay, I like chicken nuggets. McNuggets are mid.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Did
I'm not
I
saying the McNuggets are good. I'm just saying they're available all year.
So
Sure.
I was at
If they need
For-
sauce, they're not good nuggets.
4th of July dinner
I-
with
Just
God
straight
family
McNuggets, just so you
and a
know.
lot of people that I had either never met before or had only met like twice and hadn't seen for years. And I was speaking to my sister about the brisket and how it was very bland and had like no flavor to it, and the person that made the brisket's like, "Man, it's probably the best brisket I've ever made. How was it?" And I'm like,
Great, man! It was so good.
Brisket guilty
Sure.
gear.
I like eating my nuggets naked, and that's why I don't like McNuggets. It's because they're too dry without the sauce.
That's fair. I can see that. I
Didn't-
like the flavor though.
There's
Was
two
it-
definitions
Was
of
it the chicken strips discussion during Teber's birthday?
Yeah,
Or was no? It was your
that was the
anniversary.
anniversary. Because I came back, sat down, and Pahi was like, "So honey mustard, right?" And I was like, "Excuse me."
excuse. I love honey mustard. Sometimes.
I'm like a chronic sauce unenjoyer. If I can get something without sauce, I typically do.
I enjoy barbecue
Like,
sauce,
I would
but
have French fries.
I definitely agree with the point of the story of if you need the sauce in order for it to be decent, it's not good.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
want to
that's
hear about the
understandable.
finishing of the smell?
Yes, you can continue the story.
Okay. So anyway, there was boy of smell, right?
Hmm.
Teber smell. It's a funny gender neutral smell. I'm Teber. There you go. Anyway, then Gaff was there as featuring Gaffadil as girl smell. And then Ursula there was boy smell. And we were just hanging out. I don't even think we were playing anything at that point because after everybody left, Gaff was playing Streets of Rogue with Tyr.
Ye old era of the late night crew.
Yeah. And then
All the time.
And then we hear a join call sound, and I was like, "Who is that?" And I was like, "Because I've never talked to Luna at this point. This is my first
I'm
time.
sorry that this is my first memory.
It's
First memory.
first time I've ever spoken to Luna." And it's like, I was like, "Oh, who's that?" And then I just hear faint sniffing noises as the only way to put it.
Oh
And
no.
that,
That's one way to introduce yourself, I guess.
Yes, I hear.
is that did I hear something about and then you left instantly. It was like I was like, what the fuck just happened? And Ursula was like, that's Luna. And I was like, oh, okay. Damn.
Well, that's You good, Luna?
I am now. I can't speak for Luna in the moment.
No, I'm just
that
saying that you
time.
have that freaking look on your face like you just got stabbed in
wish
the
to
gut
perish
and
in
are
the
trying to
moment.
process that.
I wish to perish.
Understandable.
I don't blame you.
I do.
So, on a note that's not going to scar Luna, back to the evolution of Rat.
Oh, yeah. So, my first design, my very first model was a very scuffed Viroid, right? And I was like, actually, before that, I was a cat
Yes.
with the purple hair.
Which you mentioned Fox at one point, because I know that you've said that's why you chose the class in Minecraft.
Yeah, because I had a Fox arc before even having, like, a model, because I had, like, an OC, right? Back in high school or whatever. And fucking, of course, I was an edgy Asian American teenager, which means it was a fox. So later on, I was like, okay, I feel like dreaming. So I made a PNG, made sure that the person whose picture I was using was like, it's okay if you use this as a PNG tuber. And I was like,
I
okay.
distinctly remember asking you about that.
Yeah, I made sure to check on that. And then I was like, yep, that's all good. And then I fucking went and streamed with that. And then I changed the design to red and black hair. I don't know why. I just thought it looked better. I thought it was simpler and slicker. And then Ursula was like, I liked the purple hair, like during a collab. And then I was like, there was a time we were playing Crawl where I turned into a rat and I go crazy. Because in Crawl you turn into monsters and shit, right? And then that happened. I was like, oh, I like the rat character. And I was like, okay, because at this time Ursula's fit my partner. And that was a time. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna respect your opinion a lot because you're my partner. And then I fucking did that and I changed my design and I was like, okay, I'm a rat now. And then eventually, like, right before my computer overwatched itself, I put out a Twitter post like, what should my hair look like? I feel like a hair change. And then I was like, and I showed a picture from Super Animal Royale with like pink and blue hair. And I was like, how's this look? And everyone was like, that looks nice. That's very cute. And I did it. And then my computer broke. There you go.
And I had all the time in the world around that time to work on remaking every asset because the computer was Ouroboros. Are you good, Luna?
Yeah, I'm great. What do you ask?
You're like,
Blinking.
you are outright doing the Morse code blinking thing.
How long ago did you say you wanted to sleep?
I just wanted to see how long I could go before someone said anything.
I didn't want to interrupt Teber. I saw it like partway through the story. Especially when you started doing like independent eye blinks.
Those are called winks.
I mean, they were going fast enough that I don't even know if you can consider them winks.
That's like one of my favorite moments I had. Because as you guys know, I'm a very blunt person, right? And my brother had friends over. And they're like playing a game where you make rules as you drink. And I was just watching them sipping on alcohol. And they were like, okay, after you do this, you have to high five yourself. And I was like automatically my brain just was like, that's called clapping. And they looked at me dead in the eyes and said, that was mean.
What?
I was like, I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess
What's
that's not
mean
the
about
weirdest
that?
thing I've seen someone called mean for. Luna, did you have much of a input on your current design, or was it kind of just sprung up on you?
Nice.
I mean, I had a list of things that I wanted for this model, but it was a lot shorter than the one that I have for the upcoming one.
Yeah, I know that you said your current one you've got pretty well stenciled out idea. So
Depends on who you ask.
why design choices?
Okay, so well, you see, I really like horns.
Not gonna say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it,
Don't
don't say
say
it, don't say it, don't say it. I don't want to continue your story.
Yes, Ever, go ahead.
I don't wanna.
Well, now I'm not gonna do
Luna's
it.
horny.
There it is.
There you go.
Thank you, Maggie. Thank you for your input. Moving on. Apparently I really like characters with light blue hair, which was something that needed to be pointed out to me before I realized this.
What characters were used as like pointing this out?
Do you want a list?
You can give an abridged
I
list if
could
you
not
feel like it's
provide you with,
very
like,
long, but
The one.
So you know Mortimer from Stella Glow?
no.
Why am I
Good.
gone? Okay, I'm back.
You should play Stella Glow. It's a good game.
It's a good strategy RPG, yeah.
You're gonna have to like message
There's
me
a
or something
pig.
about
Okay.
For the 3DS.
Oh god.
It's a fucking strategy RPG on the 3DS. Pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, it's alright. It's an Atlas game.
It's an Atlas game.
Ah.
it has the artist that does a lot of Toho, or did a lot of Toho art. You'd probably recognize them. Nasu in particular.
What's their name?
EDLO.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So did you have... Was that the primary character, or... You said that there was a list.
I don't know, that's the first one that came to my mind.
Now I'm thinking about characters with blue hair that I like, actively looking at me with blue hair.
ESO 2 has a character called EO.
Oh,
Or
my
IO, depending on
God.
how pronunciation.
Wait, what
you
what
want.
game?
PSO 2.
Oh, okay.
That, yup.
Yeah.
I'm aware of this character with
Yeah.
with the orange and blue eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the horn.
And the horns, yep.
Yeah.
Zooms in on Luna's orange eyes.
They're yellow, thank you very much.
They're like an amber.
You're
How
an
dare
F.
you?
What? What?
Your face is an F.
What?
Crystallizes your face. Your face
I
is
didn't
an
expect to
amber
be
now.
attacked like this.
Anyway.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Any others?
I wear glasses.
I like those glasses.
I like chokers.
Bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
I
other
like those.
questions you'd like to?
I say this as a fan of like square glasses.
Yeah, we can. Do you want me to walk through every aspect of my model too? Because I can.
I mean, if you want. I mean, the.
you
Did I-
mostly know about.
Oh, that's
I mean,
another
you don't
thing.
know why. I just gave you the ideas, and you're like, okay.
Zero freaking surprise to anyone, but the 2.0 or 3.0, depending on perspective, model is going to have the glasses as actually part of the model because I haven't taken the fucking things off since I originally made them.
Yeah, imagine taking your glasses off. What's my hotkey for taking my glasses off?
I don't know what you set them to.
Hey, I did it. It looks. I don't know. I've had them on for so long that it looks weird.
I think it's because of
I-
the negative space in the middle of the head. If you have your
Yeah.
head at an angle that the nose doesn't appear.
I think the brows are high, and they. I don't know.
Yeah, because I had to put them a bit higher so that they weren't hidden behind the glasses due to how much area there is of glasses.
Yeah, it makes it so. I don't know. It makes it look like I don't have eyebrows when I have them off. The glasses take the spot of the eyebrows, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So having them off was weird. It's one of those little things about the model. I have a lot of those that I haven't told you about. Despite, you know, being my artist.
glasses removable. Just because, like,
I mean, at least
I
you
was
took
going to
care
keep
of
them
the big one
on all
of
them.
the inside of my mouth shows up on the edges if I turn to this angle.
Yeah, that one was really important. The rest are just little gripes.
It
that
has
I could
still
tell you about in the
never shown
future.
up at all during testing. It only shows up for you for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right. Quick disclaimer. I say disclaimer, but it's more like a quick heads up. There might be a small chance of thunderstorms, so if I just disconnect for whatever reason, yeah, just assume the power went out.
Noted.
Gotcha. So, my hair, first of all. I was an egg. I was an egg at one point. As most of us in this.
No, you. Okay, who wants to?
Different definition of egg.
Here, Sarah.
No,
since
it's
I
funnier. No, it's funnier this way.
it's better this way.
Every single person who isn't the fucking the one cis person here was like, "Yo, we gotta explain it," and then everyone else was like, "Nah."
I had to explain it to my sister because she's actually very self-conscious about that stuff. And she had am egg as her like status for a while.
Oh. Interesting. So yeah, I was an egg for a long time. An incredibly long time. Yeah, I'm more open about my gender identity now, clearly. But yeah, I got the bow. I don't know what character exactly inspired the bow, but I know that the sweater with the big ass neckband is a Sasuke thing.
I know that I adjusted how the sweater was done based off of that one art piece that you got, which I believe is also still your profile picture on Discord.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what character the bows came from, but I just really like. It was probably like a Colette and Aegis thing, for those of you familiar with Tales of Symphonia and Persona 3.
I will be at some point.
I know. And then the rest of the clothing is just what you drew me in that one time, combined with what my Vroid was in.
Yeah.
And then the cowboy boots, because that's also part of my brand, is being a Midwesterner. And I'm I very much like leaning into being Midwesterner, despite spending a year in Florida and being. I'm both I can be a country girl and I can be a Florida man. What do you want me to be? I'm the most dangerous being on the planet.
There were some adjustments that you had made to the design, even from what we originally had, because the midriff originally wasn't going to be a thing with the bodysuit. And then you also wanted the actual leggings.
Yeah. That's just because it's a femboy thing. And now I'm like leaning away from being like haha femboy VTuber because of the people I get from the femboy tag in my chat room.
And I can understand why, and like it's not helped by some of the other people that I identify in that region really feeding into it.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm genderqueer and I'm okay with that, and I will be androgynous and be alright. Yeah, there you go. This is the rundown of my model.
Jeff, I feel like it's going to be relatively simple. Do you want to give a rundown on yours?
Yeah, cat ear and purple.
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 Trans hairpin. Done.
Oh yeah, that
Purple.
You forgot about it. Purple.
no, it's there.
It is there. Sarah, you alive?
Yeah,
You're doing the stare again.
I am.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you want to go over your design?
Baseball.
Yeah, that's kind of like half of it. In fact,
Well-
that's probably like 75% of it.
You also mentioned ideas of redesign. I don't know if you wanted to keep that a secret, which I'm assuming is partially why Luna has not mentioned much on it, because she wants to keep it a surprise.
Redesign. I mean, I say redesigned. It's more like I still like this model. It's more like, I don't know. I just want a different idea, if that makes sense.
I mean,
I feel that.
you can have different outfits and whatnot. It's still sort of a redesign. It's just not like a remake.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking full remake, but more like an alternate. I'm just gonna put this with like 10,000 quotation marks, but like a quote unquote with 10,000 quotation marks male model.
5 zeros, guys. That's 4 zeros, Tabber, you fucking idiot.
But yeah, it's like, but yeah, I mean, it's funny because it's like this idea. It's like he's he's kind of like a male version of my current character, but also he has longer hair and
Okay, I
Yeah.
gotta ask, are we talking like actual like male version, or are we talking like more male leaning but still androgynous, like 3.0 Neg Nasu or Nuhi?
yeah, I was thinking more of the latter. It's like I mean, I did intentionally make my design very androgynous. So there's that. But yeah, it's a little more masculine. But that's pretty much it. Other than that, I guess I'd have new clothes too. I guess. Oh yeah, right. I guess that's the other thing too. It's like, but when it comes to like my current model, I didn't really think about like clothing at all. I just have a bomber jacket on because I just thought they looked. Well,
I'm wearing a bomber jacket in real life right now.
well, I don't know. I wanted it to be a track jacket, but it kind of just turned into a bomber jacket, and you know what? I'm here for it.
Fair enough.
So there's that. I also have other outfits which are a lot more basic, but they're kind of like baseball uniforms. I don't know if you've seen my reference sheet, but like that's what it is.
Is there any reason for the number 77, by the way?
You think I'm good enough at sports to get any number I want?
No,
You know, good point.
but you're just wondering if there was a reason for it, because normally people just, you know, choose that for their lore and like give the explanation later.
No, that's literally the entire explanation.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like something in
lore.
something in particular you liked about 77 and chose that, and then just been like, oh well, that's all I got.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, like, I had other options. I was thinking of, like, other numbers, too. Outside of, like, 00. In fact, if I were to do, like, a new model or, like, a new version of myself, the number they would wear would be 00.
So why the pigeon?
I like pigeons. You do really? there's not a lot more to it than I like pigeons.
I'm
Like,
just
a lot.
curious.
You know, like, I think that, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on stream before, but, like, if I were to, like, own a pet that isn't a gecko or a tarantula, I'd own a pigeon.
You go from the two quietest creatures that you could possibly have to the loudest you could have, aside from, like, a screech owl or something.
What was the last one? There's gecko, tarantula, and what?
Pigeon.
A pigeon.
Yeah.
Pigeons are quiet.
Yeah, they're relatively quiet. It's not like I'm getting a parrot.
I
There's a
knew
difference
someone-
between city pigeons and other pigeons.
Yeah, there's also that.
I knew someone that had a pigeon, and that thing never shut up.
Shout out to Michael Tyson and his pigeons.
Dude, Mike Tyson and his pigeons were pretty. The pigeon in that show was pretty fucking awesome. Can we talk about that for a little bit?
If you want to.
I don't know what we're talking about, so.
Like, we're talking about, like, this is a TV show that it's a cartoon that starred Mike Tyson, a talking pigeon that's somehow more intelligent than, like, literally anyone in the group, and this included the ghost of Abraham Lincoln.
What the heck?
I was talking about his real life racing pigeons.
Oh, I was talking about the show.
I clearly.
Well, I guess we were both talking about two different things.
Yes, that's been established.
Not even gonna ask.
Anyway, I kind of went over my design. I'm going to skip over the early stuff because, good lord, if we go down the rabbit hole of where this all started, I know at least Tebber and I could freaking bitch for 3 hours about it. We did that during Spartan Ops before.
Huh?
A particular show that we used to watch.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't.
Oh.
No, the character wasn't the ghost of Abe Lincoln. It was the Marquise of Queensberry.
Thank you, Sarah.
That's much better.
The Marquise of Queensberry.
It's pretty straightforward. Freaking the jacket and white hair have been around forever, since basically the beginning, because of living location. Are you okay? Your model
No,
just
my brain had a funny. My brain made a word association. Trust me.
Is it to do with the white hair?
No, I was gonna say jacket. Yeah, I cranked my heart today too.
Okay. The big turning point was a lot of stuff when I was actually making like final adjustments. Long hair, because I started leaning more toward the long hair. I hate drawing ears, but I wanted something there, so the hair wings kind of showed up. And the cybernetic legs are because I didn't draw legs on my original design and decided to make it canon.
Cannons go boom.
They sure do, bud.
Being a VTuber is tough.
And the glasses are something that I hyperfixated on that is one of the what was planned to be multiple litmus test things. So we're not going to get into that one. That are going to just kind of be added to the model permanently. Because I decided to keep them because I didn't feel like readjusting them all the time. Also, there was going to be no point to having the litmus test redeem because there was no others that were made. Because it turns out that there's a lot that are very difficult to make visuals of for that aren't just like literal brand logos.
Brand.
My
Brand
brand.
League of Legends.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, man.
Oh, I might have mixed up the personality of those two characters.
Sarah, you're still on this?
I am.
Marquis of Queensberry was not the dumb one. Gotcha. I understand.
No. Pigeon's the dumb one.
I'm good.
Leaving that one. I'm leaving that where it sits. Are you good, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did anyone else have any tangents they wanted to go on? Because I'm noticing a lot of yawning going on, and a lot of shifting into very dead.
I'm fine, man. I like talking.
We went through design lead up and whatnot. I think that was all you really missed, was Sarah going through hers, and I don't remember where we were when you mentioned your design stuff, so. Gaff's was very straightforward, so it was Gaff and Sarah, and then mine, which I also talked a bit about last one, so it was also, I glossed over it a bit.
I don't know what else there is to talk about when it comes to VTubing.
Vtuber. Do we have any plans by the end of the year for Wedumboyzz?
No.
When's Thorium?
I was gonna message you guys after the stream, but if you want to plan it now.
Tuesday, yeah?
Tuesday? Tuesday is not a good day.
Yeah, we
Wednesday then.
can't do Wednesday.
Alright, end of that bit.
It's Thursday.
It's not my job to figure out what it is.
Thursday I'm fine with.
It's always someone's job. I wonder who it is.
The one that gets the responses the best?
You. It's always you. It always has been you. Thank you, Taver. I appreciate all that you do for us as a group and as friends, as individuals. You're great.
What did I do to you?
She realized that ring on your finger is not actually a ring, but it has the little knob sticking out of it.
What?
It's a hand grenade joke.
It's a hand grenade! Get down, everybody!
I like pineapples.
I don't.
I'm full of grenades.
I know you are, buddy.
I don't know
I
if y'all
would
have
not
any more
play.
questions.
Yeah, I figured Luna's going to bed. Jeff's probably gonna get off.
Heck,
I'm gonna what now?
I didn't make the joke.
I literally tried to cock my head in the fucking model. Like when Luna said she liked characters with blue hair, I winked. I don't know if anyone caught that.
We also have to make plans for Wedumboyzz anniversary, which, for those that are interested, is on January the 31st.
Wait, we had plans.
We have to make plans, is
Yes.
what he said.
We do. We have to.
I'd like to.
Cool.
I would also like to.
Gaff was a tertiary. Gaff joined after Wedumboyzz was originally founded, which is
Well,
why
so
I
did
keep
Sarah.
Yeah. The founders are me, you, and Luna.
Yep.
And I.
Luna gave the head tilt like, hey, I heard my name.
Good
I
job,
did,
Luna.
And then I realized this was about RuneScape, and then I popped back up.
Good job, Luna.
The correct response.
We appreciate you, Luna.
I don't appreciate your attitude.
Well, fuck you too.
Damn.
It does appear that there are no questions unless people are...
typing. Very long and rigorous words.
Whoa. Damn it.
I'm gonna have to ask you not to say words. So, I think it's safe to say no questions are being had. Any last words? That's more ominous than it was intended to sound.
Any last word? You feel lucky, punk.
I'm gonna
Don't.
get executed.
I need to commission Ovi for the grab emote on Sarah now. Me reaching across the table.
Is it specifically Ovi because she hates grab emotes?
Does she?
She
Hers is
hates
the best.
Wusks.
I like Ovi's.
Hi, Ilya.
Hello, Ilya. Good
Yeah.
morning, good night, good morning.
Good puppy.
Did you have any Weedham
Is that
Boys
what I'm supposed to
questions?
say?
Sure.
We were about to end unless you have any questions for us.
Yeah, do you have any questions about weird That's the Weedham Boys in my original dialect.
Oh, what now?
When it came to Terraria, I tried to enjoy it, but like, I don't know.
If you don't vibe with it, we can start looking for new group projects. Because, like, we have that whole Calamity update coming out. We want to do that.
I'm probably going to almost certainly pivot away from freaking Summoner because Summoner is not fun to do.
Actively pissing you off, yeah. I would recommend doing that.
It wouldn't be so bad, but Calamity is like the only mod that seems to give them like actual stuff.
Yeah, you can swap to, like...
I
No, I don't think anyone's doing Ranger right now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Mage had been taken.
Mage has also not been taken.
I'll probably...
Gas Healer, Luna's... Yeah, Gas Healer, Luna's Bard. Melee.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought you were following already, too, so... Thanks for the follow.
It's a Ray Aiken moment.
Understandable.
I'm never gonna give up that bit.
How could you possibly imply that they weren't wrong?
I feel like this is the second time. I'm making the joke. I'm explaining the joke. Please.
Right, you should shut up.
You're doing great.
Please. Ilya, you were there for that bit, right? I'm pretty sure you were. We don't need to explain it for you, because you were playing. Normally when I need to sternly refer to you, I just go Sarah show, not either of those, you know?
The disappointed parent.
Yeah, I go Sarah Shoho.
Disappointed parent is one way to put it.
Sarah, if you want to find a
If you had a
weird-
middle name, that'd also be in there.
Yeah. What's your canonical middle name?
I don't know.
You don't have to. If you want to find a game all 5 of us can play, or a game that you can be involved in, I'm down to sit out whenever, because everything's 4-player. Or we could like set up a server in a different game, because I don't want to have you feel excluded from Wedumboyzz activities at all.
I don't know. I guess the thing is, it's just I'm cool with hanging out. Like, I don't need to play the game, you know.
That is fair.
I have time to hang out at least.
Calamity's going to be a long project, and Thorium we're halfway through about. Not halfway, but.
What's Misty working on right now?
Or. God damn it! That came out automatically. I didn't. I know. That's not what you meant. Just came out. Like me after high school.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride!
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride!
Instinct, yeah. It's kind of how it is with Tever.
We can do that off stream if
Yeah,
you'd like. I thought
we could. I don't know what we would really play aside from like either Monster Hunter, which we're both in early stuff that we've both already done, or Halo Infinite, because the firefight mode is fun.
didn't you install Siege?
I still have it installed, yeah.
Goodbye, Luna.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So
Save the world.
the votes are all for
My
Misty.
final message.
That's where we're going then.
Puritan bird.
That's the only vote that I heard.
I cast my vote for Misty because that's the option that I was given, and my.
I mean,
brain
the
could
other
only
two
remember
were Demon Queen Vivi and Uni. Oh,
one. Oh, you said Misty just went live, so.
yeah. Uni also just went live.
High and different.
Any final words before we end?
We're gonna die.
Yeah, you are.
I
I don't know.
Good answer.
Ilya says hi, Luna.
eventually we'll do more Lethal Company, and eventually we'll do more Terraria.
Yeah.
Keep up to date with Wedumboyzz on youtube.com/Wedumboyzz. I'm joking.
We don't even have a YouTube
I
channel.
have to.
However, in the pinned, you can follow everyone in Wedumboyzz and their independent
Adventures.
stuff. Or you
Download the
could,
Wedumboyzz app to get push notifications on your phone.
Could
Best part about
follow
this
Twitter or
pinned-
join the Discord in order to keep up to date on things that are going on.
Ring that bell.
The best part about this pin is that my link's not on there at all whatsoever.
It
Is-
is.
No, it is. Oh no,
It's
it
your
isn't.
old
it's a Sarah
link.
Shoho.
That's funny.
Either way, if you guys don't have anything else to say, I'm going to deafen so that I can raid.
Yeah.
Also, Nasu.
Sarah was saying something just as I went to do that. But that's going to be it for me tonight. Like I said, you can follow the Twitter or join the Discord in order to know when I post my schedule. 2 things that I need to get done by the end of the year, and then start work on another couple things, because those need to be done within the first few months. Again, in the pinned, you can go to follow everyone. Thank you all so much for watching, as I said. Like, thank you for the follows, raids, all that good jazz, and I'm out of time. Bye!